The Rockford IceHogs close out their home-and-home weekend series with another Illinois Lottery Cup showdown against the Chicago Wolves. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakshesky back with you alongside head coach Derek King. And, Coach, game number 2, you just saw the Wolves bunch yesterday in your building. Coming away with a nice victory, but obviously looking to quickly turn the page. What positives are you building off of from 24 hours ago that you're looking to have carry over?
Well, I think the big thing, the positive is, we played a real solid first period, and the second and third weren't as good as the first, but we were a lot better than we have been over the course of the season so far. So just got to play with some pace.
And by that being said, the scoring, looking at goals for, goals against, pretty lopsided in favor of the IceHogs for the first period. Second and third, not so much. How do you get that first to carry over into the other two?
Well, it's the big thing, and we've been working on it, is just puck management. We did a good job in the first, not turning pucks over. If we didn't have a play, we were getting it behind them, and then the second and third, we got away from that. So we just got to continue as a staff to pound it in them, manage the puck well, and we'll be okay.
You get your first win of the season last night as well against Chicago. Do you feel like some of those messages are starting to sink in? You're talking about pounding in those messages and making sure they're hearing them often. I'm imagining a win and seeing that success transpire on the ice helps the cause.
Yeah, I think they're getting it. There's always a room for improvement. We need to play 3 solid periods the way we, to win hockey games, especially in this league. But, like I said, we're going to see these guys a lot. We're going to know them well by the time next month when we play them another 3 or 4 times. But it's up to us. It's whether we want to manage the puck well or we want to put the effort in, and if we do that, we have a chance to win.
The Rockford IceHogs come away victorious last night, now looking to repeat that success here tonight. All 3 goals scored in that first period for Rockford, one coming by the shorthanded variety, but the other 2 5-on-5. It seems like that's where you excel the most at. What about your 5-on-5 game has really opened eyes to you and the coaching staff so far this season?
Well, I think, like I said, we're playing with pace. When we have the puck, we're playing fast. In offensive zone, we're moving the puck, we're changing sides, we're going low to high, we're getting guys to the net. And when we do that, we end up having good opportunities. We get away from that, and then next thing you know, we're playing in our zone for a little longer than we want to. But the guys are starting to get used to each other as teammates and as a staff with the team. We're starting to get to know our players. So I'm sure I'll be shuffling some lines again and trying to figure out who should work with who. But we'll take the win, but we got to refocus.
Now the IceHogs obviously looking to stay out of the penalty box, get some power plays going their way. What about the special teams? Are you looking to improve upon? Rockford's still looking for their first power play goal. Meanwhile, they've given up a few power play goals over the course of the first 4 years. What about those? Are you tweaking and looking to adjust?
Well, our PK, I think, did an excellent job for us. You're going to give up one once in a while, so there's no room to, there's no need to alter that or change anything. Our power play, we just got to get the right chemistry, the right guys out at the right time. We're kind of mixing around. We're letting guys feel their way with it. But, like I said, I'll probably move some bodies around and see if this will work. And we just need that one to go off a skate, a pant or whatever. We'll take it, and then I think that'll help us.
Well, one forward that will not be with the Rockford IceHogs any longer is forward Kirby Dokken. He was recalled by Chicago after last night's game. And, Coach, you only had him for 3 games with a conditioning assignment, but obviously a lot of buzz surrounding him being the 3rd overall draft pick this past summer. Did you see any progression in his game? What kind of impact did he make for the Rockford IceHogs? Being that guy with the spotlight so heavy on him, I'm sure a lot of people kept close eye on what he produced on the ice.
Yeah, you can't look at his production or his numbers or whatever. I think he just makes things happen out there when he has the puck. Especially on a team where we're struggling to get a win or our power play's not working, and then you throw him in the environment, it's hard to really look at him as why didn't he score, or why didn't he put up the points, and why didn't we win games because we got Kirby Dokken. He did a good job. He was solid. Conditioning-wise, I thought he got better and better as he went. I think his practice habits were good. And that's all we need to get from him. And then, obviously, we'd love to have a kid with that talent in our lineup every night. But, he's an NHL hockey player, and I'm sure he'll be there.
Now focusing in on Chicago, again, you just saw them yesterday, but one thing that we noticed from the press box level, just how different this team is. A lot of turnover for them from a season ago, but you got your first taste last night. What are you expecting from them, and what are you zeroing in on tonight to expose and ultimately take advantage of to get a win?
Well, I think what we're going to see is what we saw in the second and third team that's just going to play with pace and come hard at us. The big thing, what we expect that, and especially playing in Chicago is a tough barn to play in. But we just got to worry about ourselves. Like I said, managing the puck in the right areas, and we'll be fine.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight against the Wolves.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Derek King joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game as the IceHogs and Chicago Wolves collide this evening at Allstate Arena. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.